Hello everybody, if you can hear us, let us know. And tonight is Pomato CX Final Fantasy IV Combat Boost. And so we've played Combat Boost before. Let me bring it up so you guys can see it. Here we go. Here's Combat Boost. So Final Fantasy IV Combat Boost is it's a ROM hack that's in progress. And we played a little bit of it about a month and a half ago. And it's pretty extensive. It's very like it was Grimoire LD and I think a Vivify are behind it, and it changes like so much stuff in the game. It changes like text, it changes enemies, it changes locations, it's a challenge hack, so a lot of enemies are harder and like they have new weaknesses, stuff like that. But I think like the biggest thing is that a lot of the main characters in the game, they have new like techniques and stuff like this. So here, like Kain is a dragoon, right? So he can talk with the dragons and stuff. That's apparently what's happening in the screenshot. Let me get over here.
This?
Oh, this one. Is it this one? Uh-oh. Did my computer just freeze? My computer just froze. Wow.
Huh.
Are we even streaming?
No, we're not. Huh.
Type it in there. Something. Okay. I think we're okay. Can anybody hear us?
That was weird.
That was definitely weird. Alright, so my computer froze, but the music was still going and everything was going, so who knows what was going on. Are we still connected and everything? Okay.
Yeah.
Did you guys get any of that? Did it still transmit it?
They said we were still streaming.
Alright. Okay, so here's Kain. He's talking to dragons, and you can do that in this game. Different enemies have things, or different characters have things. So here, Rydia has something called Geo, which has something to do with geomancy, which is like something about the terrain, gives her different magic that she can do. I guess there's something like different characters will have things. I'm not really sure what the details are. There's new items like that. As you can see, there's I don't know. I guess
Does
what's it
Rosa
said?
have a bow?
Yeah, well, she always sort of did. Different enemy or different characters can equip different things. There's all kinds of just strange things. Like here's an omen attack. I don't really know what that does. Like this party shouldn't be possible normally. I'm not really sure. So there's a hunt technique. All kinds of stuff going on. So we looked at some of this before. There's new quests apparently. New to this version of the patch, I think, is like some kind of blacksmithing stuff where you can like upgrade your items and your weapons and stuff like that. I don't know too much about it, so we'll check that out. There's also new to this version of the patch is a whole new dungeon. It's kind of like a snowy forest, and it sounds really cool.
Oh.
There's also a couple other dungeons, or at least one other dungeon, like the Serpent's Pass. So here you go. Here's the snowy place. Pretty cool. Yeah, and here's the Serpent's Pass, or whatever. I forget what it's called. It's like... Alright, so there we go. Hopefully things won't crash on us anymore. That was really weird. That's the first time in our streaming career that has happened.
It probably won't be the last.
Okay. So, let me, Oh, it's freezing again. What the heck? Okay, I think we're okay.
Yeah, the music went. And...
Type it in. Oh, we're moving now.
Well,
Something's freezing my computer. Okay. I think it might be Winamp.
okay.
Yeah, something. Holy crap. Are we still streaming? This would be really awesome if we're streaming somehow.
The mic wasn't going, but now it is. Like that thing.
Yeah. Close that out. Wow. Okay, so let's just get this going. Maybe we can get things working. Alright.
We have a Freezio guy.
Yeah. What a strange night. Oh, wait, we don't need that one. We need this one. Here we go. Maybe. There's something blocking it. Oh, I see. Okay, so let's do this. Oh my god, this is getting weird. Let's get the chat up here so we can chat with the chat.
It's up to you, Mato. I don't know what's happening anymore.
Alright, so we gotta start a new game because we played version 0.06 like a month and a half ago. But a whole bunch of new changes mean that it would make most sense to start a new game. So we're gonna do that. Alright, so here we go. Final Fantasy IV Combat Boost. On!
Was I supposed to say something?
No, I don't know.
Airships are coming.
Airships are coming. Man, every time I hear it, every time I see the scene, it just takes me back. And I'm just so excited. I'm like, oh, this adventure is starting again. So the text in this has been edited by Vivify and a couple other folks, I think. I think a lot of it might be based on my Legends of Localization comparison to Final Fantasy IV with all the other versions. And I think the After Years talks or mentions that these ones who are questioning Cecil, whatever, are Biggs and Wedge.
I thought Flux came on.
Load Captain, yeah. Alright. Crystal are your lives. So in the the original Japanese version, there's no text in the scene at all. So the back of his head looks like a face in a way. Are you ever going to be able to unsee the face on the back of his head? Looks like an animal, like a bear, like a bear face.
Oh.
Can we still do the bypass glitch? So what is the bypass glitch? I might know it, but I just don't know it by name. Ah. I'm not Garopa, I want to be an elder. Yeah, so I wonder if... Oh, that's a scary looking character over there.
What was it?
It's like I took a bunch of Final Fantasy IV official art, and a lot of the times it's kind of like you don't even know what you're looking at. So I'd put a guess what that is.
The wall?
Was that what that was? The wall? Oh, you're right. I think it was.
Know.
I thought it was a book, but I think it's those
It
like
was a square.
it's those trap doors. Enough. All right, so let's get through this, and then we'll just explore all the new stuff. We are the Red Wings, the Air Force. Oh wait, so should Air Force have a space in there?
I don't know.
My gut says yes. So after we streamed this like a month and a half ago, like suddenly like a whole bunch of new versions were released, and that was really cool to see. But it also means that we have to start over from scratch. So in a way, it kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy 60 Edition, where they just kept making Sushi kept making updates. Yep, and we have our automatic background to match the battles. Yep, so the goals tonight, we're just going to start over from the beginning, explore some of the new things, and just get kind of far. I'm not really sure. We're just going to play it and see. And I really like that you can get these items in the game, except for one, I think, was the ice one that we can't get. Hello, Felix Amy. I'm glad you can make it. And is bypass Spartanberry saying is bypass glitch the sliding tent glitch?
Didn't you do that?
I tried to at one point, but I keep forgetting how to do it. So just as we were about to start streaming, I was like, I gotta play After Years. I told Poe that, and she was like, no. And then I was like, we have to, and she was like, okay. And then I was like, and then she went all, yeah. My storytelling just died there, but basically we were like, we're gonna get through this pain together someday. So we're gonna play that someday on stream. As much as I don't look forward to it, I need to do it. I feel it's my duty as a Final Fantasy IV guy. So how do you guys say his name? Bagan? Bygone? Bygan? Try to give me your pronunciations with text form. Oh, so the tent glitch, yeah. Has anybody found any good uses for the tent glitch or the sliding bypass glitch? Like you can get to Mist early and then get some items. Besides that, is there any other useful things for it? So the tent glitch is kind of like you start sliding. You know, when you walk, you move a tile. If you start moving, and you move like half a tile, and then use a tent, and then it kind of like you're off. I don't know, like the collision detection is off, so you can go through things. And you can use it to skip things sometimes. Bagan? Bagan. King Darien will play along and share our after pains.
Bacon.
Bacon? Where's the crystal? You know what? They should make like a Shakespeare play out of this. I think that'd be neat. Or I wouldn't say Broadway play, because Japanese Broadway style plays, they get a little silly over the top.
He took my water.
No! We live in the desert. Well, at least we do. The Tucson Desert. Oh, that's neat. Like to end the sentence with a dash like that. No, I only mean. Okay, so Life Forcer doesn't know if there's any good uses for the tent glitch in this game. Okay, relieved of my post. No, you're fired basically. You're fired, but go deliver this anyway.
I would throw in a river. Telling me to do one more job after I got fired?
Yeah, you're fired, but go do this first. Go, like, deliver this coffee.
Nope. I'm gonna make the fish really hyperactive.
Or blow them up.
Yeah.
So if you pour coffee in a river, will fish get hyperactive? Do you think?
I don't know. Don't do that.
Yeah, I don't recommend that. So I see they retained Kane with the K. What's the current official spelling? Is it with a C?
I wish you could contribute more to this, but I don't know these games.
Well, so the last time we played it together, I played to it, didn't I? Or I thought you played it.
No, I didn't. I've never played it.
Yeah, I gotta get you to play it sometime then.
I don't want to play this one though, it's too hard.
No, it's not too bad. Especially the official English one, it's not too bad. Okay, so fire...
I mean combat boost.
Oh, combat boost, yeah, I'm gonna die. I died several times, remember? I have faith in the king. King seems off lately. So, let's see. Like, a bunch of the text has been slightly modified to explain, like, new things in this hack. So, let's see if there's anything. We must make the ultimate team. This cave is to the northwest.
Did he know I was going there?
I guess so. I guess everybody would know that we got fired, right?
Yeah.
That news spreads quickly.
Yeah.
Rumors and what is that? Chit chat.
Gossip.
Gossip. That's it. I don't even know English anymore. Oh no, this is bad formatting. I envy you, Kane. Kane the First mastered the dark sword. So dragoons are an actual thing, right? But they're not dragon related. Like, I think the word exists and it actually means something in modern day.
I would have to ask my brother. He probably knows more about that, because if it has anything to do with Legends of the Dragoon or whatever,
yeah.
He played that game like crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh man, I want to play that one because the localization is so bad.
Really?
The writing is so bad, and it's meant to be like Sony's answer to Final Fantasy VII. The game is really good. You can tell they put a lot of money into it and a lot of development, but the writing just...
DN says Dragoons are mounted cavalry.
Okay, cool.
Calvary. One of those words.
Yeah.
It's been a day.
I want to go in here. I want to go in there. None may enter. So I really want... Every time I play hacks of games, I just want to make hacks myself. And I need to do that someday. Okay, so... This guy, he's like, do not enter or something like that, or off limits. I forget what it was, but I made fun of it in my Legends of Localization site. So DN is annoyed that they consistently use Dragoons, despite them being actual Dragoons all at one time in Final Fantasy II. That's right, because they ride the actual dragon. Okay, black magic. Sleep! No! Sweet dreams. Crud, I'm not sleepy. We're working on the use of battle magic right now. Okay, some monsters are immune to the basic spells of fire, ice, and lit. So those icons look new. Or lit does. Lit and ice. That's interesting. They look different. Oh, you know why? I know why. Because you can see through the background, like the black. The black thing is just clear, so we're seeing the walls behind it. So they look like slimes, but they're not. Must be more to learn. Oh, so Tiresome Teddy Bear is the guy who rewrote the script. That's right. So Tiresome Teddy Bear would often join us during Final Fantasy XVI edition. So Tiresome Teddy Bear in the chat rewrote the script. Grimoire LD based combat boost off of his mod, or her mod, Project 2. Vivify93 and RHDN, just want to thank you Poe and Mado for streaming this. Took so many cues from Legends of Localization.
You should be thanking Mado. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, I've often wanted to make a utility that will let me, do my own retranslation of the game. But then I want to do like different levels of localization. One will be like super straight, literal, ugly literal.
Tiresome Teddy Bear's boy.
Okay. You're a boy, Mado? And I wanted to do like over-the-top working design style localizations, just stuff like that for my site. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Right, dungeon. Wait, is this door? Is this? I thought the door usually comes up here, right? And then you walk down here. Am I crazy? Like I swear the door was up here. Okay, we can find the survivors. Talk to them through the bars. Will do, nice guy. Blast you all! No, I don't want to blast myself. Please return the crystal to Mysidia. No, I gotta deliver this bomb ring. You don't understand, the crystal isn't some bauble. So my hacky thing is on this game. Like when we start doing battles, it'll show up. I need to come up with a cool name for it. Hacky thing is stupid. So Benjamin PV says, he started streaming right when he was going out for a donut. Sorry, Mado, but donuts come first.
I want a donut.
You want a donut? What's your favorite donut?
I don't know. It depends on what kind of mood I'm in, but usually I like the custard-filled kind.
Yeah, those are good. I like, lately, apple fritters.
Yeah.
For the last few years, that's probably my...
like, as long as I've known you, apple fritters are your favorite.
That's because they're so hefty. It's like when you're going to eat it, you know you're going to be full and content.
Yep.
You're not going to want more.
Eat that with some orange juice.
Well, that's right. So I forget. I think Vivify or Tiresome Teddy Bear explained where the name Julia comes from. I think it's like, is it your girlfriend's name is Julia or something like that? I forget. Like, it was something. Okay, Captain. He's dreaming of the captain.
Benjamin says we have solid donut choices.
Right. I can't believe I was wounded. Gonna drink and forget what I did in Mysidia. Are you gonna have some Kaipo punch? So I wonder what kind of booze. Actually, so what is that site? The Drunken Moogle?
Yeah.
Do they have any Final Fantasy IV booze in there?
Oh man, I don't even think you need to ask. It's the Drunken Moogle.
Wait a minute. Isn't there like one more room? Yeah, I think there's one more room, and like the lady took the. There's like a lady who takes care of our house or of our room, a room keeper. But that middle room got taken out, so I guess it was used for a dungeon or something. Like I'm noticing some maps changed.
No, King Darien, stop.
King Darien is talking about Publix.
No.
Alright. So here, this text explains some more about Cecil's backstory that was left out of the English version, the official English version. So I guess like the king raised them as orphans. Why would he want the water crystal? Maybe he was really thirsty. And so do knights normally sleep in armor? Does anybody know about medieval warfare? Is it common for them to sleep in bed in armor?
Well, you never know when you're going to be attacked.
That's true. But
you at least need to sleep in your chainmail.
You are, you are in a castle on the second, third floor.
Still, there could be dragons.
That's true. In After Years, a dragon does attack. A moon dragon, I think. I never bought anything past the intro chapter, so I don't know what the moon dragon is.
I need to get my leg warmers.
Go get them.
It's cold.
So do you guys say Rosa or Rosa? How do you guys say it? And I always ask this: were you a Cecil or Cecil, or Keckle or Sekel? I'm a Dark Knight. So Benjamin PV asks, isn't there a backstory somewhere that says Cecil's armor is actually grafted to his body somehow? It does sound familiar. They say an Esper guards its valley. If anything should happen to you. I really like that. I really like that term, Esper. So much nicer than Eidolon. And Eon or Aeon, whatever they said in Final Fantasy X. Kane's coming with me, don't worry. So wait, oh, okay. Go back to your room, but she lives in the town. She lives in the city. So Tiresome Teddy Bear says Rosa and Cecil. So Final Fantasy, everyone sleeps in armor. Secret of Mana, everyone sleeps in the nude. Okay, so Tiresome Teddy Bear used Esper pretty consistently through the rewrite. Okay. So Tiresome Teddy Bear, have you rewritten the whole script? Like I try to keep track of your RHDN thread. But it always seems like, oh, let's go Cecil. In battle, press select to show the ATB. In the menu, so this seems like a weird place to say this, but okay. In the menu, you can alter battle from wait to active at your discretion. Right.
What did you say? Did you say Cecil or Cecil in your...
I always said Cecil. Like, I never really had too many friends that I would talk to about the game.
I think I would just go with Cecil then, because saying both is weird.
Cecil? Yeah, I went through the whole T edition doing Celeste. And I know you're grumping at me.
It's like, pick one and stick with it.
Okay, Sheen. Okay, so Tiresome Teddy Bear did indeed rewrite everything. Okay, so then the tutorial was added by Grimoire LD. Man, I just love this intro. It's so good. I played Final Fantasy 1 and I liked it a lot. And I enjoyed it. But it was so grindy and there was very little story to it. And then eventually, after playing some other crappy games like Bill Laimbeer's Combat Basketball, I went and chose this instead as my rental. And I never looked back. As soon as I played this, I was glued to it, and I begged my parents for it, and they didn't know anything about anything. I always felt like between like Final Fantasy and Dragon Warrior and Final Fantasy 2 or 4, like I feel very lucky to have gotten into these so early in video game history. It must be pretty hard for people who play, like Final Fantasy 13 as their first one to go back to these old early ones. It's probably like clunky and silly graphics, silly writing.
Like Link to the Past was my first Zelda, and I didn't know there were two before it. So when I discovered ROMs and I found them, and I tried to play them, and I was like, what is this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so... Right.
You're not to return until you've completed your mission. So I do gotta say that this does feel like a much more solid script than the official one.